Jan Snelling, all the way from Cloncurry in far western Queensland, rounds the second barrel right now. Okay, as she sets up, makes that third barrel and makes her way home. Please make a welcome Rockhampton for the Cloncurry cowgirl, Jan Snelling. As it is with the whole series, Peter Jackson, the kind major sponsors for this Rodeo Royale, Sonia Spanigal, the cowgirl from Mackay, in the arena right now. Hey, she's looking at a good quick run. Rounds that second barrel nicely. Sets up for that third and makes her way home. Please make a welcome for the Mackay cowgirl, Sonia Spanigal. 18.62 seconds for Sonia. Okay, Bridget Lillyman still leads the event. Julie Campbell makes that fast barrel. Unfortunately, a lot of troubles happening right there on that first barrel, ground moving way under the horse. Julie not having a good run here tonight at Rodeo Royale. But she finishes the run nicely and makes her way home for the Bonshore cowgirl, Julie Campbell. Most weekends, a lot of rodeos right throughout the nation. Well, ladies and gentlemen, well, we're having a lot of trouble there at that first barrel. We'll just get some people to check that cowgirl out. Hope that she'll be all right. Bridget Lillyman from Richmond, North Queensland, currently leading the event. Okay, Joe Bates elects to go to the other side. Well, that's okay. They can go one side or the other. Hey, she makes a nice run, gets around that problem barrel, very nice. Okay, give her a big round of applause as she makes her way home, Rockhampton, Joanne Bates, our final cowgirl in the Peter Jackson sponsored barrel racing event.
First cowboy out in the arena, young Casey Kenny, from the famous Kenny family of rodeo cowboys and cowgirls. Okay, Memphis, the name of the horse the young man rides. I tell you, he is a riding. Up around the top he goes. Welcome our first junior barrel racer, ladies and gentlemen, young Casey Kenny. As we welcome the Lowood Southeast Queensland cowgirl, a former national junior champion, Letitia McPhee. Another one of the famous McPhee family. The horse she rides, called Atlas, nicely around the first two. Hey, up around the third and heading for home from Lowood this time, Letitia McPhee. Cloncurry, North Queensland is where this cowgirl calls home, Loretta Snelling. All these young cowgirls and cowboys, only 16 years of age and under. They're the champions of tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. As Loretta gets nicely round the first two. Punches the big chestnut up to the third drum. Hey, gets around it okay, heading for home this time, Loretta Snelling. Okay, Susie sets sail, elects to take that right-hand drum first. Remember, if they do knock a drum, there is a 5-second penalty. Quickest time does win the contest. Okay, Susie gets around the first two without any problems. It's up to the top, round the third she goes. Another cowgirl heading for home this time, Susie Hode. Well, Susie, it's a barrel race, but puts on a display of bronc riding for us. Our final barrel race. We wish her the very best. Another one of the Lowood cowgirls, this time young Rebecca McPhee. Okay, she rides Father Stewart's big heading horse. And I'll tell you what, the young cowgirl, she's getting it together. Final contestant, junior barrel race, Becky McPhee. Okay, nicely round the course. What about we pay her off with a round of applause? She heads for home, Rebecca McPhee. Morning. Troy Dunn, 6.2. Okay, Paul Kenny, he's riding hard. Cowboy gets down, makes the move. Got to bring him round. Hey, the Victorian cowboy gets one rolled out. And the steer wrestling horse that Brett rides, Cadillac, owned and travelled by Gary McPhee. That's out the best in the nation. As Brett Motel gets out, gets down, got to bring him round. Taroom Cowboy, a few problems. Now that steer just fallen quite awkward. Taroom Cowboy, he won't let go. He's just going to work it on out, roll that steer out. Working away now, the clock ticking away at the valuable seconds as Brett Motel, well, he knows he couldn't get that back leg out. Decides to let the steer go out of the prize money. Well, what about we welcome him to Rockhampton and pay him off with a nice round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. One of the hard workers here this evening, Brett Botel. And the time they're all trying to beat, 6 seconds. Neat set by Paul Kenny. Okay, Brendan Clark, the cowboy, gets out. Got a hard run and steer. Cowboys are riding, got to make the move. Well, a few problems. That steer just sifting out on Brendan, unable to make the move, had to climb back in the saddle. He rides by and goes out with a no time. Okay, Mark Gibby's got to ride, hard run and steer. Cowboys are riding, got to make the move. Hey, gets out, gets down, got to bring him round. Reaches in for the nose, and there's time for the Mareeba contestant, Mark Gibb. 6 seconds net leads the contest. Shane Kenny, he's riding. Hey, reaches now, got to get that steer down, comes round, Shane Kenny, flag drops. Now, all the numbers or all the cattle in Pro Rodeo are numbered and drawn for. Cowboys must take the head of stock they have drawn. As big Lukey Hilton gets out, he's riding, gets down. Come up, big man, rip. Hey, there's the way, you bulldog, Luke Hilton, wastes no time. Okay, Colin Ferguson, the cowboy, gets out, gets down, got a grab. Now goes for the steer. Hey, steers out, the legs are showing. $35,000 in prize money. That's going to be the payout of the Rockhampton Rodeo Royale as Ian Collins comes a riding. Cowboy gets down, got to make the move. Well, Collins, he springs to his feet. Things just not working for the Lismore cowboy. What about we make him welcome to the Central Queensland town of Rockhampton, Ian Collins.
Cowboy travelled over to the United States of America earlier in the year, attended some of the major professional rodeos over there, proved he's one of the best cowboys in the world in Brahman bull riding. Let's see how he goes tonight. Well, it's not to be as quick as that. Down with a no score for Darren Brandenburg. Having a lot of trouble here with Boxcar Willie, laying pretty hard on the gate. Okay, he's got the gate now. Shane Willoughby in the arena, Boxcar Willie. Hey, we got it going, Rockhampton, right here. Go on with him, cowboy. Hey, you talk about ride and kick one. That cowboy from Goulburn's gonna do it. Let's hear it for him, Rockhampton, for Shane Willoughby. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you're seeing the cream of the crop right here in the bull riding. Shane, just a few moments, mate. Tell me, that bull turned back pretty hard and it looked extremely tough. How did he feel, cowboy?
Yeah, I had my hands full. It was pretty tough.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Shane Willoughby will get a score coming through for that cowboy. Ricky Rulin, the cowboy on the bull he's drawn, Mississippi Moonshine, another good bull from the Cameron Kogel string, goes into the spin, back the other way, keep riding, cowboy. Yeah, well, he sits up for 8 seconds. Let's hear it for the cowboy, Ricky Rulin on Mississippi Moonshine. Makes another qualified ride here in section number 2. Well, a lot of trouble happening right there. 2 bulls in the arena. Okay, we'll see if we can get them out right now. We've got an 81 sitting on top. Then we go back to a 77. Gary Longley in the Rockhampton arena. Hey, bull ride started, cowboy. Keep going with him, Longy. Hey, all right, he sits up for 8. Let's hear it for him, Rockhampton, former Australian bull riding champion, Gary Longley. Queensland, stick with him, cowboy. Bull goes into the spin. Hey, Rockhampton, we're going to get another score on the board for Owen Dunn on the bull called Son of Devil. Well, ladies and gentlemen, these cowboys are certainly on top in this, the second section of the bull riding. Okay, cracks the gate on him. Can he ride him for 8 seconds here? No way. He's down and out for the count with a no score off Goldie Horn. We saw him competing in the steer wrestling a little earlier on. Let's see how he goes on the McPhee Rodeo bull called Little King Hit with Paul Kenny mixing it up here at Rodeo Royale. All the way for the Victorian cowboy. He's there, Rockhampton. Let's hear it for him, Paul Kenny. Chris Lethbridge, chute number 2, Rattler. Tough bull to try and ride. Watch the moves in him. Down with a no score. If they don't get that mark out straight up, our judges will disqualify the cowboy. Remember, one hand free all the time. Eddie Fisher out in the arena now on the horse called Gallipoli. Okay, Eddie Fisher, he's a former champion in this event, knows how to ride the wild bareback horses, sits up, and we'll be looking for a score for that cowboy, Eddie Fisher. You'll see this cowboy out a little later on in the final section of the bull riding. Boot Hill, the bucking horse, big, powerful, strong bareback horse, and the New South Wales cowboy goes on with him. Hey, he's there for the whistle. And a good ride for the New South Wales cowboy. Long Yard the horse gets out hard with Brendan Clark from Claremont. Hey, he goes on with him. Tough, big, reefing horse, putting it all to him. Hey, let's hear it for him, Rockhampton. A tough horse to ride. Brendan Clark makes it look easy here at Rockhampton. Veteran bucking horse, young rookie bareback rider. Hey, look at this, Rockhampton. These two are matching it up here for a good bareback ride here at Rockhampton here tonight for Mark Stevenson and 2 Up. Lead with 72 points. Okay, shoot number 5 right now. Okay. Neville Hughes was the cowboy right there. He's in a lot of trouble. His hands hooked up in the bareback rigging. Our 2 lifesavers, our pickup men, move in. Give them a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Former Australia bull riding champion. Cowboys recently returned from the United States of America. Royal Jewel of the Gary McPhee string is what we're looking at with Troy Dunn in the arena. Hey, Rockhampton, we've got another good bareback ride going here with Troy Dunn all the way, cowboy. Let's hear it for him, Rockhampton, from the Serena cowboy, Troy Dunn. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it just seems to get better the more we go on with the rodeo here tonight. Troy Dunn and Royal Jewel. And we go back to 72 to Mark Stevenson. Nigel Dollinger electrocutes the bucking horse. Another good one from the McPhee Rodeo Company right now. Nigel Dollinger from Aramac sits up and makes the whistle. Well, ladies and gentlemen, he started a good bareback ride, but unfortunately, he was a little bit late at the gate. Judges say no mark out. He'll go out with a no score for Nigel Dollinger. Mark Botel, many times qualifier of the National Finals Rodeo in the bareback riding, gets out on the tough McPhee bucking horse called Reebok. Mark Botel going about him in the arena right now, sits up and makes the 8-second whistle. Hey, let's hear it for our bareback riders, Rockhampton, for Mark Botel. Ian Collins from Lismore in New South Wales, many times qualified to the National Finals. Horse just finding the conditions a little bit unliking for him out here in the arena. Now, a lot of money has been won on the back of this bareback horse if you're good enough to try and ride her, and that's what the Tambo Cowboy is going to try and do here at Rockhampton. Hey, Shane Main puts together a nice bareback ride, makes the 8-second whistle. Our 2 pickup men moving into position right now to let him on down safely on the ground. Hey, let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen, for the Tambo Cowboy, Shane Mains. The young cowboy to try and ride him down here, John Payne from southeast Queensland. Watch this little grey horse go to bucking as he shortens up in the arena with John Payne in a lot of trouble. Well, ladies and gentlemen, give that grey horse a big round of applause. 8 times champion bucking horse of Australia, Toss Up. Anybody wishing to get a video of tonight's rodeo, they're $30. Just contact Channel 10 as we look to Alex Campbell and Bob Brown in the arena right now. Hey, going for 2 heels. Hey, let's hear it for them, Rockhampton. Hey, a good quick run. Let's check the barrier. Okay, just making sure everything's set. Gary McPhee to the head end, makes the throw, gets a good quick catch. Glenn Perkins, consistent winner in the team roping. Hey, he comes up with 1, and there's time for Gary McPhee and Glenn Perkins.